Hey girl, how are you? I'll be on in 1 minute. Hello, my beautiful friend. How are you, Sheila? Brown Girl Life, what are you up to? I was not planning on going live tonight, but Shanny went live. Caroline, I miss you, honey. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, everyone. I was not planning on going live. Hi, Bert. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Sheila. That's what I like to hear. Hey, Jensen. Welcome, you guys. Come on in. We're gonna play Shanny's Instagram live. I knew that shit was coming. Oh no, what are you doing, girl? What have you done? Hi, Sarah. Doing well. I'm glad you came in tonight, Caroline. Where are you working, Jensen? Good for you. Sarah, your breakfast looked bomb today. I'm going to give people a few minutes to come in. Shanny, for Christ, needs her head examined, which we already knew that. This heifer, girl, I know you do play too much. You need to message me. I need to hear about this shit. Good, Jensen. I'm glad you like it. This fucking broad. What is wrong with people? I have to ask. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. What is wrong with people? How can you forgive somebody who allegedly hurt your child? How? Oh, good, Caroline. Good. Keep me updated, honey. And everybody, prayers for Caroline. Girl, she is ridiculous. I have no words for this heifer. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, I knew she was crazy, but look, we're a mother first. We're supposed to protect our kids. Who knows though, Sarah? She's such a liar. People have said they looked up his charges. Nothing was really said about it. Who knows what to believe with Shanny? I'm going by that it did happen until I find out different. But we all knew this was coming. We all knew she was going to take him back. And now my fucking internet always has to go in and out. She, oh, all she cares about is herself. That's what she cares about. Fuck her kids. Those kids do not need to be in that household. All right, let me start it. Because I'm not staying on long. I just figured. I know a lot of my supporters don't use Instagram. So I thought I would just come on and play it so everybody could hear it that don't have Instagram. Here we go.
And I'm gonna wait until more people come on though.
Welcome to anybody else that's coming in.
Before I give you an update on what I found out. So
All she's doing is making excuses for him. She's a liar.
Hi, Brooke.
She cares more about her
So
feelings.
I know I've been talking about Jason a lot, like what happened with him. And I just found out that, and I'm going to make sure to tell the judge and the DA this and try to get the charges dropped because of reason of insanity.
You want those charges dropped, Shanny, so you can, because you obviously can't be alone. You don't give a damn.
I didn't know this. They should have told me this when he got on, but he just got on the medication Abilify. Now, when I found out that the one of the symptoms of taking Abilify can be violent, aggressive anger, it can worsen it in people who have schizoaffective.
Because we all know Shanny is a psychiatrist, she's a doctor, she knows it all. She knows everything.
Disorders. So, I'm going to try to get the charges dropped on him because of that, because it's not fair. Like, I'm a mental health advocate. No. It's not fair for someone to be in jail.
You should be in jail. You should be in jail.
Trying to get help, trying to get better, and having a side effect from medication, which is violent aggression.
First of all, she doesn't even know if that's why he did act the way he acted. She's assuming. She's just looking for any excuse to come up with for Jason to make him look better. Because now she has remorse that she's got the whole internet talking about what he did. Because she knew she was going to take his ass back, so now she's got to cover her shit up to make it look better.
I want people to be aware, if they're on Abilify, that you can have a violent episode because of it. Oh, I know someone who had really big issues with that. Yeah. So I found that out about Abilify, that it can cause really bad violent aggression. And I think that's what we've been seeing with him not being able to sleep, not being able to
Good
eat.
Question, Sheila.
Just overall, just being so hyperactive and manic. I really believe it's the Abilify that caused this, because this is not him. And even my sons know it's not him.
Oh, so stop saying even your sons know.
I'm asking.
Wasn't it Shanny that's been talking about, oh, this is nothing new. He does this. He's always angry. Now, she states that he just started taking this medication recently, but she has spoken openly that he's done this before. Now, all of a sudden, it's because of his medication.
People in the community to give the man some grace and understanding.
I'm not giving him shit. He's a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. No.
That this is not Jason. This is a side effect from his drugs. This is a.
What's your excuse? Because you're a piece of shit mother.
Mental health crisis. This is not like him being malicious or evil.
Kicking your son in the head is not malicious or evil.
I can't blame someone for getting violently aggressive when it's a medication thing.
And she knows this because Shanny, again, is a therapist, psychiatrist. She knows this.
And I wish people not to judge me. You will be blocked if you judge me. You will be blocked if you try to argue with me over this. I have a right to evaluate my life and what I need in my life.
Hi, Grampy Lobster. Welcome. Hi, MT. I took for depression. And I agree. I'm sure the medication does play a part in his moods, whatever. I'm not saying that, but to me, even I don't even care if it was the medication. I could give two shits if it was the medication. I don't care. He still did that to your son. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? I wish a man would ever do that to my son, my child. I wish. Fuck out of here. I don't care if it was a medication or not. I'd have to love your ass from a distance. You would never be in my home again.
I have a right to give people mercy and grace and help people.
You need to help your kids. That's who you need to be worrying about. Advocating for your children, not a psychotic fucking loser bum
who needs to be helped. I'm a mental health advocate first. So to be a mental health advocate, you don't judge. You don't blame their behaviors and side effects and everything.
You know, I'm starting to believe that, Grampy Lobster. I truly am. I'm starting to believe something's not right. None of this is adding up. Eventually, I hope it does come out what truly did happen. But for me, this is all like bullshit. I don't know. Everybody's saying the same thing, that they don't think it really happened.
On who they are as a person. You have to give them help. And
you need to get yourself
help if you ostracize them and shame them when they were trying to get help and trying to get better, but they had a side effect of medicine. Don't talk to me about being a mom. First of all, you can go be a goat somewhere else. I really don't give a fuck. I talked to
we
both
know you
my
don't give a
sons
fuck
about this situation. They're both very mature about the situation. They deal with their own mental health. They've dealt with my mental health too. So they understand and have a clear understanding of this stuff.
Kids. Those poor kids. Could you imagine having to live in a household with two psychos? Can you imagine that? Like, seriously, both of these crazies with their fucking mental illness. Shanny kid acts like she can't fucking move out of the fucking bed or a couch. Rev is a bum, don't do shit except have psychotic moments. Like, them poor children. Then they wonder why those kids are the way they are. Those poor kids. They never had a chance. Never had a chance.
All gone to therapy, and it's just a family going to more therapy, getting
She's
more
trying to make it seem like she's
changes
fucking
and
normal.
doing the right thing for everyone, and in a family who truly do love each other. Like, you guys act like you've never had true family before. You've never had an incident with a family member who lost their shit before.
Oh, absolutely, I have,
like, you don't
Shanny.
know what love is.
Absolutely. I've had many family issues. But I tell you what, I've never had a man that I was dating, married, whatever, attack my child. Because if they did, that would probably be the last thing they ever did. What is this fucking broad delusional? Because she uses the kids. Absolutely, she uses those kids. My God, what is wrong with her? Hi, Rebecca. Welcome to anybody coming in. If you guys could hit that thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate it. But if it's all fake, explain the reason of him being in jail. Well, he obviously did something. Let me get this straight. She's bringing a man back in her home. Like, yes, Alana. Yep. Those kids are in danger. Yes, they're in danger. Let me tell you something. She's a danger to them kids. Not just Rev. She's a danger to them. Oh my God. She's a danger. Unbelievable. I've just never seen anything like it.
Like, you people complaining about what I do with my own fucking life and what I
Well,
choose
don't put it out on the
based
internet.
on my decisions, based on the information I have.
Hi, Shanique.
I just have to tell you guys can go royally fuck yourself, those who's judging me in this situation, because I'm doing the right thing by
I'm
everyone,
absolutely
not by
judging
myself. And not only the right thing, but the best thing. You know,
it's the best thing because
I don't
Shanny
want that
says so.
man
Because
to go and hurt
Shanny,
himself because he feels like he has no one in his life.
Shanny
first
can't
of
live
all.
without a man. Shanny can't live without a man. She's selfish. She puts a man before her own children. Psycho bitch.
I want him to know that he's cared for, that he's loved, that and so do my sons. They want to be there for him too. Because
why don't you go show your sons how much that they're loved and cared for? Why don't you go show them this attention? Fuck Rev. Unbelievable.
Well,
hey,
hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I see you're following Scammy.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go.
The whole thing, somebody asked, if Rev, it smells like shit, pretty much his whole story. Shanny's been playing the power game on Rev since the first time when she got arrested, when she tried to have him arrested.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to, she was manipulating him since before they ever got together. She's been playing him for a fool. Well, he's not very smart to begin with, but she finally got something. Now they're out of money, and she's got simps giving her money again. So, but yeah, I don't think Rev hit the boy. I don't think Rev has it in him. I think Shanny probably egged Rev on. Something probably happened, and then Shanny went after. Started with he kicked my son. If that would have been it, I think the charges would have been a little bit more than simple assault.
Right.
I think Shanny egged him on and got him arrested finally, because she tried to get him arrested the first time, and that's when she got arrested.
Right.
Because when she got arrested the first time, the first thing out of her mouth besides MK Ultra was, "Why aren't you arresting him as well?"
Well, and we all know that she'll get her boys to lie for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's about Shanny. She's never been able to take care of her kids. She talks about Rev not getting a job. The only reason why she even has her kids is because Chris, who's a friend of mine, who took up for her, and made the kids, that's the only way she got her kids back the first time. And then, the whole thing with Chris kind of fell apart, and Chris knows his part in that and everything. But she eyed Rev because he had money. He even told his mother, she even told her mother, Betty, that, because I've talked to Betty before she passed away.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been, she even told her mother that she was going after Rev because she said he was a millionaire. The only reason why she didn't go after G-Man is because he was broke.
Right. I remember that. Betty ended up letting that slip.
Oh, yeah. Betty talked for a while because,
Betty
she was
told
tired
on.
Yeah. And then Betty, later on kind of not started recanting, but she got kind of tired of people shitting on her daughter because, it's her kid. You know what I mean? But,
right.
And a lot of it was, I liked Betty for a while. She sent me cookies one Christmas season, but yeah, but in a lot of ways, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I think, because there's a lot of dysfunctional activity, thought. Her mother was
I'm sure though. Mental illness is normally it's hereditary anyways.
Yeah, well, she's an advocate, you know. That makes me want to punch her in the throat.
Oh my God, when she says that, I laugh. Like, advocate for yourself, advocate for your own children.
Yeah, yeah, she's. I think finally it's about time CPS gets involved. I really do, because it's, you know, those kids are fucked.
And that's the sad part. They've never had a chance, those boys. Never. They've never had a real fair chance in life.
Yeah, I have a
Not
video.
with Shanny.
Well, I have a video of Rev a few years back where he was talking about he was going to adopt the boys, and you know, God gave him Shanny and those two boys so he could be a dad. You know, it's like, fuck you.
Please, God. That's a scary thought. It's scary enough to know that they have her as a mother.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, it's weird because everybody's got mental health issues, you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've got issues, you know. I talk about a lot of things on my stream that are personal, but when there's certain things, you know, going on in your life, the last thing you need to do is get on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube,
Yep.
and then complain when people have an opinion about your fucking bullshit.
Right. Don't put it out there then if you don't want to hear people's opinions.
Yeah. I mean,
and then she says, "Don't judge me. People are going to judge you. Fuck, I'm judging you."
Yeah, I am too. And trust me, I've made a lot of shitty choices in my life, you know, but and I am not a role model by any stretch of the imagination. But God, man, this is more bizarre. This is as dysfunctional as everybody's life can be at times.
Right.
This makes us all feel a little bit more sane.
Yes, absolutely, it does. Unreal. Well, again, it'll come out what really happened. It's going to eventually come out.
Yeah, because when they get back together, yeah, a lot of it'll slip out because Rev will start saying things and Shanny will correct him, and Shanny will make Rev Shanny appreciation. I'm really sorry. I've got a bad temper. I need therapy. What he needs is medication and to get away from Shanny, because look what it's done to him. In 3 years, she's blown $700,000.
Could you imagine? You know, and no wonder why. I mean, no wonder why the guy has so much rage. I mean, I'd be fucking loony too if I blew through that much money that quick.
I'd be pissed. You know, no hookers, no cocaine, just all that.
Yeah, where did it go? Yeah. I mean, Jesus. And then, like I said, they have nothing to show for it because anything they really did have, they left it in that nasty, disgusting house.
Yeah, well, you know, Dragnot and the Shit Ninjas took care of that, you know, I mean.
Unbelievable.
How long have you been following Shanny?
Oh, God, some years.
Yeah,
probably about 5. Well, not too long. About 5 years.
Yeah, I've been knowing about Shanny for about 10 years, and she's always been a victim. You know.
I see. Because even when her story first came out, it wasn't about Zach. She made it all about herself, though.
Well, it is about her. She's the biggest victim on the internets.
And I'm thinking, instead of being on an Instagram Live, don't you think you would be consoling your son that this just happened to? I mean, I wouldn't be at an Instagram Live. I would be with my son, making sure he was okay. Instead, she's crying on Instagram about.
Well, she already talked to him. You know, he's okay. He's getting some sleep. You know what I mean? He's
exactly. Well, you know, she talked to him. That's why she's having a change of heart.
Yep.
We already know.
Because if it goes to court, that kid's gonna have to lie, and perjury is, you know, a thing.
Well, and the whole thing is too. Let's not forget, she can contact the DA, the judge, whatever, but potentially it's up to them. They might not drop anything.
Nope. You know, the whole idea about her claiming to be crippled, and have every disease under the sun. She has
everything.
She's had cancer 3 times, folks. She's got fibromyalgia. Uh, she's got arthritis.
Forget she's got a bad knee.
She got
bad knee.
diabetes. She's got diabetes. But when she wants to, she can sure fucking walk.
Absolutely. We all have problems, but we all still function in life.
Yeah, I get around for about 10 feet and I've got to stop. I mean, I've got emphysema and I don't fucking bitch. Okay, I bitch a little bit about it.
Yeah, but emphysema, that's no joke.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but yeah, her pathetic crying and bitching about her fucking life, about how it's all unfair and she's been abused sexually and physically and mentally her entire life by every man she's ever come in contact with.
Yep.
Run, Rev, run.
People have been telling him that for years now to get the hell away from her.
Well, he's too stupid because he's got this mommy complex. He admitted that he was a spoiled brat growing up. He got everything he wanted. He was an only child. He doesn't know how to share. He doesn't know how to function in society with anybody. And I mean, Shanny saw him as a mark. And yeah.
Well, and what kills me is she blew through his $700,000, okay? Blew through his money. But now complains how she has to take care of him now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
it makes me laugh. I'm like, you weren't complaining when you were spending all his money.
Well, she had him in wet brain for a while when she was dressing him up like Revelina. And, I mean, it's the only person I know that's ever smoked so much pot that she pissed and shit on herself, and threw up.
Oh my God. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up.
Yeah, it's like the continuing dumpster fire that won't stop burning.
Oh, believe it, MT. They blew through that money. And nothing to show for it. That's the whole thing. Nothing.
Do you remember that Christmas where they went to Walmart and spent $680 on crap?
Yeah.
And there was the different kinds of cereal and Star Wars games and just really... I mean, it's not hard to go to Walmart and spend a lot of money, especially if you only go there for cat food or
right.
You go there to buy cat food or toilet paper. Next thing you know, you spend $150. That's not hard to do. But when you brag about it and talk about how people are so beneath you, that only peasants drink water. No. Yeah. I know my wife's like, poor people drink water. Rich people drink water.
And now look at her. Now maybe you can answer me this because I'm confused. The last I knew, I stopped watching her after all the bullshit when they made the move to PA. Last I knew, she was with the uncle. They were at the uncle's house. But then I heard the uncle kicked them out.
Yeah, the forever home. Yeah, they were going to their forever home. She thought that was going to be like Shangri-La, and that didn't work out too well because the uncle has told Rev on numerous occasions that he was welcome there, but not Shanny or her kids.
Now, so where are they living now?
In that house that they sold G-Man for $1.
Right. So G-Man's letting them stay there now?
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is, they're living in... Rev might not be able to come back to his childhood home. If that's the funny thing about it. I mean, if you want to think of it as funny, he could be completely detached from everything that he's ever known. I mean, his childhood home, he could be kicked out of, and his ex, Shanny's going to be living there, and the kids, and somebody's going to give her money. She'll get on, like she's got this guy.
Sure she's already on public assistance. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Well, she did a stream on Instagram or something. I have a copy of it. Some guy who, he's an African-American, a guy, she's got a simp because apparently he likes BBWs and Shanny's makeup and everything. So, she's got people that simp for her, are going to feel sorry for her because, she's such a victim, you know.
Well, I've been watching her and that other guy on Instagram Live lately, and she was awful giddy today when he was flirting with her.
Oh, she was. Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh my God, she was so giddy and blushing and giggling,
Yeah,
and
and
says,
see,
wow.
that's the thing, you know. I mean, I flirt, okay. I mean, the majority of people that I speak with on the internet are so much younger than me. I don't want to
Right.
come across, you know, as creepy, but I flirt, right? And Mrs. Lobster, she knows that, and she understands that I'm just a harmless old fucker, you know. But it's just the fact that Rev, Shanny has told Rev that she wants a boyfriend. She wants somebody else to be with her. You know, she claims that she's black man meat, and that the and that even the Native American boys like her too. Um, I mean, she's an all out. I would say she's a sex fiend, but she's just a whore. You know, I
Right.
mean, bottom line, she's overly sexualized, and she thinks everybody wants to bang her, and you know, I mean, and you figure it this way: before she got with Rev, the closest thing he ever had was a puppet and a pillow.
I believe that.
Oh no, he's even come out. He's even admitted it that he's into Japanese hentai rape porn. That's what he used to fap to because it was less sinful than regular porn. That's what
I
Rev said.
believe that.
So what do you deal with these? Oh, you can't
You can't make this shit up though. I'm like, people, you know, I come on YouTube, you know, and entertainment. But you know, when you really look at these people, and this is how they really live, and this is their real life, I'm in awe. I can't believe people really live like this.
Well, that's why we're on the internet. You know, it's
Like, wow, like Shanny, people like Shanny, I can't believe that. So basically, Rev has nothing to. No, they have nothing, empty, nothing.
no. She milked him dry. She was when he had wet brain and didn't really realize what was going on. She was giving a lot of his money away to people, buying friends. That's why
Yeah,
after
I
he became,
remember her going around and live stream, super chatting people all kinds of money.
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Rev sent Von Helton what $500 one time. Shanny would send a lot of money, um, and have like literally nothing to. I mean, I'm not saying if God, first of all, $700,000. If I would have blown through it that quickly, I would at least have, I don't know,
something to show for it.
a T-shirt, something. You
I
know,
mean, you know, come on, something.
a car, a house,
Right. They have
I don't know,
nothing
a vacation somewhere besides Boulder, Colorado, where they already live. You know,
besides the grocery store. And I remember back then, oh, they were always doing a little door dashing, all this food.
oh yeah,
Do you remember doing all
yeah.
those mukbangs?
Oh yeah. I had such a hard time eating. Who was it? What's that one sub shop that they did? Yeah, Jersey Mike's. Oh God, I love Jersey Mike's. When they did a Jersey Mike's mukbang, I had a hard time with Jersey Mike's for a while, and just God damn it, that just pissed me off. You know, I mean, I wanted to write to Jersey Mike's and tell them to. Do you remember when she tried to like get a sponsorship from that cold water bottle thing?
Yes. Yes. And then I remember another video. They were in the car.
Oh yeah.
And they were leaving Alta. He bought her like a shit ton of makeup or something in there. Oh, she was bragging in the car how much she spent. And I'm thinking, bitch, where did that? Now where's all that makeup?
Oh, she still got a lot of it. I mean, because they had to like pack something in the van. She got, you know, they got their green screen, they got her makeup and the, you know, the wrestling belt and all that stuff, but nothing really for the kids because
No, nothing. Them kids, well, by the looks of it, those boys didn't really have anything anyways.
did you see that bed that boy slept on?
Yes,
I mean,
everybody's.
yeah,
That's
I look, teenage boys, I get it. They can be, nasty, messy, things like that, right? I mean, I was one, a lot of guys, but
hell, my daughter's still messy and she's an adult. I
yeah,
mean,
but
kids are
that,
messy, but
but
that's
that,
just beyond.
but when you've got handprints of just dirt on the walls and it looks
Right.
like the bed sheets have never been washed in like 2 years, and there's shit and piss on the floor, and uh, yeah,
That no. And again, because they have no home training.
well,
They don't know any better.
going back going back to when Betty was around, Shanny's mom, Betty would tell people, and she told me that her kids were like feral. They would shit and piss on the floor and just leave stuff, and it was like trash, like knee deep. Um, and then Shanny wouldn't clean it up, and the kids didn't have to.
And then wasn't there a story too where her son ended up pissing in the bedroom or something?
Oh yeah, on a daily bit. Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Yeah, and then lied about it and said
Yep.
that Betty abused them or something. Yeah. It was some along those lines.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not normal.
No. I just hope Gavin's okay because he's a boy,
She showed Gavin on the...
Oh, yeah, because it's about Gavin.
Very sad, though. This whole situation is very sad.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's...
But what I don't understand is how CPS has never removed those boys. And I'm not for CPS going in homes, just ripping kids out. I don't agree with that. But I feel like this was an example where they should have stepped in a long time ago. These children obviously have been neglected emotionally, physically, and nothing has ever really been done.
No. Yeah. I mean,
and that's sad.
She ran from CPS in Minnesota. I think what she's doing pretty much is playing a hiding game. And people do it,
Right.
Because there's, CPS is only so large and I don't know. It is sad.
It's very sad. It is, though, to me. I'm like...
Makes me feel like my childhood wasn't as bad as it was.
Right. Insane to me, though, but I don't care. CPS failed those boys.
Oh, everything has failed those boys. I mean, CPS, the parents, the Shanny's boyfriend, Rev, I mean...
Yep.
Yeah. One of these days, one of those boys is going to haul off and just cold cock Rev. I think either one of those boys could. I think even the young boy that's got autism. Yes. I think that boy could take fucking Rev.
Oh my God, the guy's like 100 pounds soaking wet.
Well, he looks like shit. He looks emaciated. Like, I mean, Rev's never been a picture of health, but if you look at him just a year ago, he didn't look anything like he does now.
He looks
Yeah,
night and day.
He's going into pooper.
And you go back and you look at their old videos, and it's like, wow, it's unbelievable how much he's changed.
Well, they are God's anointed. She is the Sand Dolphin. He is Megatron. I mean, God's anointed. I mean, I don't know.
Crazy.
I mean, she took credit for my supposed heart attack. So
she did.
Oh yeah, when I was in the hospital. Yeah, she did. Her and Rev did a video. Did something about Grampy Lobster. I was all old and I was in a hospital for not a heart attack, but yeah, he was the one that started the Grampy Lobster had a heart attack thing because I was messing with God's anointed.
Oh my God. And the sad part is they probably truly believe that. in their sick,
Oh, yeah.
twisted minds. They really probably truly believed that.
Well, yeah. Here's another fun fact for some of you that might not know. They also believe that Charles Manson was basically innocent and just a patsy, that he was just an old hippie that was a fall guy for everybody else. That Charles Manson was really innocent of all charges.
I could see that. That doesn't surprise me with them. That
And
does not surprise
and
me.
the Beatles stole music from Charles Manson. When I called them out on that in a stream, I was the original sack of shit. And then Shanny was talking about how I was making fun of her because she had PTSD, and she tried to play that she was a vet, that she was in the Navy for 2 weeks. So she's a vet, and that's how she got PTSD, I guess. But yeah, she's a
nut. She's an absolute nut. I said some people should just never be allowed to have children, and she was just one of them. Never should she have been able to produce children. Oh, thank you they just shared your channel.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and it's I don't know. This sounds really bad, but you know, it kind of, the idea of eugenics or sterilization. It's not a pretty topic, but sometimes when you see people like Shanny and Rev, you know, you might want to force sterilization. I don't know.
Man. Let's see. I'm scared to death that when I finish children is going to grow up with her probate mind and end up killing them because of neglect and abuse. Well, and that's the whole thing. But you guys have to remember, though, this is their normal. They don't know any different.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Abused children, like when, neglected, abused children, this is normal to them. Number one, they're homeschooled. So it's not like they're even around other kids. So they probably think this is normal.
Yeah. I wonder how many friends, if they even have any friends in that area where they live. Because if they did, then I don't know. But I don't know. This is weird.
Well, a lot of times, it sounds like her kids, they probably have online friends, I'm sure. I doubt they have any friends in the area. I don't see that happening. Those kids probably just have online friends.
Yeah, well, when they lived in Colorado, her oldest was living with a friend's family, a friend of his family, for a while, because he couldn't handle the shit.
Right. I don't blame them. Even just watching them make the trip from Colorado to that was just listen, I suffer from anxiety.
Yeah.
My anxiety was through the roof. Especially when they got lost in those railroad tracks.
Oh, geez. I
couldn't take it.
I could, I've taken, I think everybody's taken a wrong turn, gotten up at the wrong exit, even with a GPS. I mean, where I live, in some areas, there's no street signs, actually,
right.
Or a street will creep up on you and you turn, and, but when you get off the fucking freeway and all of a sudden you're in the, I mean, and it's like, oh shit, this can't be right. I mean, I don't know. I have anxiety too. I have social anxiety as well. But I found that so fucking funny watching.
Oh my god!
I was like, "Are you serious?" There's
the police, and then you got the ambulance taking her to the hospital.
when they were on one of those service roads next to the tracks, Shanny was talking about how that was her old stomping grounds. Like, oh yeah, I know about all these. It's probably where she used to take her friends. To
probably.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's why I was like, you just.
They
Oh,
tell on themselves so easily. You
they
know?
do. No, they really do, though. That's why I said everything's going to come to the light what really happened. Because they'll end up telling on themselves. No doubt in my it's going to come out.
Grandma Smurf looks like a cat.
Hey, Joanne.
I mean, I'm a lobster and I'm a grampy. She's a grandmother and she's a cat and she's a Smurf.
Yeah, we got it. We got a cat. We got a lobster.
Oh, shit. Truly an intercontinental type international
right.
type, audience you've got here.
Yeah.
It's amazing thing, this internet, you know. I mean, I remember when we used to have to write letters, pen pals. We had pen pals, you know. We talked to somebody across the pond, maybe 5 times a year because the fucking mail was so goddamn slow.
Oh,
And we had CB radios, folks, 10-4, 10-4.
This is just so insane to me. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up, though. But I knew yesterday after watching Shanny's live stream, I could tell she was having a change of heart. You could just tell.
Oh, she was high as fuck. G-Man or somebody went to the fucking Delta 8 store or the gas station or something. Because when she was on today, that's your baby kitty, Ernie? Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. When she, because Father Judgment, his other name, anyway, he did a video, and you can look at Shanny. She was high as fuck today. So she's got her Delta 8, her medicine. And, you know, the last thing, see, that's another thing, too. Rev being schizoaffective. Probably, I mean, I don't know. I know people that are schizoaffective that smoke pot, and I know people that are schizoaffective that won't touch it because they you know, that reality can be fun sometimes. Rev's one of those people that should never touch anything that can alter his mind because his mind is already jello.
Right.
You know, and doing that neck thing. Hey, folks, hey. It's a Revelation News.
I know, my God.
I bet his mom's real proud of him in her grave, you know.
Oh, my God.
He's just putting a big thumbs up.
But even
going,
his family, they've got to look at him like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, geez, what a moron.
Right. Like, at some point, get it together, you know.
Well, he's what, 39 years old or 40
Right.
almost? And it's like, dude, come on, man. I mean,
he's
I didn't
never
grow
going to work. He's never going to do anything with himself. This
Okay.
is his life.
People keep bringing this up about Rev getting a job, okay? And I'm serious when I say this. What the hell does anybody think Rev's going to actually be able to do? Right. He couldn't even be a greeter at Walmart.
No.
Because he'd end up getting into an argument or trying to tell people stuff. He can't follow directions. He can't do simple fucking tasks. What makes anybody think he might be able to stuff newspapers? You know, that's an old job we used to have, you know, putting the ads in tomorrow's.
We talked about that the other night. I said, growing up, I had a paper route.
Oh, yeah. I had one when I was 9 years old till I was like 15.
I did too.
Get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to have dogs chase me and fucking all sorts of people, man. But
if anything, I feel like I don't know, because I know she's been fighting to get SSI or whatever. I don't understand why he has all this mental shit going on.
Well,
I don't understand why
he actually said, he put in a stream one time that he got tested years ago for his issues, okay?
Yeah.
And he was eligible for it. However, his mother left him $750,000. So the idea of him going on any type of assistance was pretty much out the window. So if the system wasn't going to help him, because, you know, if you got $750,000, you don't need state aid.
Right.
And he never did anything because to him, it wasn't a problem. He could get drunk or he could get stoned. And Shanny was there because Shanny, well, she's a mental health advocate. And she went to college for psychology. And she's even thinking about going back to school to finishing her fucking psychology degree. You know, you have bipolar and schizoaffective disorder, and you don't touch anything that makes you hallucinate. It scares the living fuck out of me. Yeah, and I know people that are the same way. I know people that take their schizoaffective in a different direction and have fun with getting stoned, you know, and everybody's different, you know, but when your brain is mush to begin with, the last thing you need is like anything else to
right.
much it up worse.
But my whole point is you know, I can't see him working at all. I believe Shanny could get off her ass and go get a fucking job. She could work.
To work. I mean, she worked at Subway for like 2 weeks and got fired because she couldn't stay off the internet. Hey, there's Lucian. Yeah, she's I mean, seriously, what kind of job is she going to get? And I'm being serious when I say that. You know, what kind of job would Shanny get? You know, she can't be a home health care aide anymore. That was her medical thing where, you know, babysitting old people. You know, and same with Rev, you know, they're both helpless when it comes to physically able to take care of anything. And those kids are just fucked.
Yeah, those kids don't have a chance. I'm sorry. I feel like they're so damaged. It's kind of scary. Yeah. Hi, Denise, honey. How are you?
Hi, Denise. How you doing, darling? I remember Denise. No, I don't.
Very scary, though. Let's see. Welcome to anybody coming in. Welcome, you guys. I wasn't even going to come live until I seen her on Instagram, and I said, "Oh my God, I got to play this because I can't." Which I called it. I said she'll be back with him. We all knew she was. Be back with him.
Those two are so codependent on each other.
Yes.
I mean, she needs somebody to bounce off insults and shit like that, and he's just, you know. Rev would go, if Shanny left Rev would probably walk out in the middle of the street and get hit by a car. You know, I mean, that's how fucked up he is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now, because I stopped watching for a while. Are they all still friends with G-Man?
Oh yeah. They have their little arguments and stuff like that when it comes to biblical stuff, you know, and.
Right.
What God really wants and things like that. But yeah, G-Man's pretty much funding them right now. Is that Grampy Lobster? Yeah, that's Grampy Lobster. Cringy, how you doing?
Hey, Cringe. How you doing, honey?
Who else did you think it would be? Huh? Speak up, boy. Come on. I'm just kidding. Boy, we're getting a little bit of, hey, y'all. Hey.
See, got some people in here that know you.
Yeah, the Fun Brigade, man. You know, absolutely.
Well, this is just too much, though.
Granny Lobster. Oh, cringy. You watch your face, boy. Come on. Remember, I've got 3 penises. I had one of them removed, but I'll still piss in your eye, boy. Come on. Fight me. Come on. Just kidding.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't get it. Yep, I agree with that. And I said she probably guilt them boys, though, into letting Rev come back home.
Yeah. I mean, those
because I do believe they want, you know, they love their mother. They want to see their mother happy. You know.
Yeah. And just want to see mom happy. It's okay, boys. You know, just call him Dad once, and he'll be happy. You know, apparently the boys were calling G-Man Dad. And I bet Rev really loves that.
They were what? They're calling G-Man Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, and, that's a twist.
Yeah. I just want to hear one of those boys just kind of buff up to Rev one day and slap him and go, "You're not my real
It's gonna
dad."
happen. It's gonna.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't understand though? Come on, Shanny's 5 times his size. I don't understand why she claims she's the victim with all this abuse.
Yeah.
I have a hard time seeing that.
Rev made her do things and say things that she would have never done. He manipulated her.
And I just don't buy it.
Well, you're a hater, obviously.
Apparently, I am because
Yeah,
yes,
you're a hater. You're a hater.
I'm like, girl, I would have. She can whoop his ass. I don't care. I'm not one for violence. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Well,
I'm not.
and there's that video of Shanny punching that heavy bag, and if she can get to you,
She's
you know,
a beast. I mean,
yeah.
if she can catch you,
yeah, if she can catch you, man, you're dead. You know,
she's a fucking beast.
yeah. And Rev's even said that when she wants to, she can move pretty fast.
With all her ailments and her bum knee, and yeah, I believe it though.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what the Lord can do for you in a time of stress. You know, she can, throw away those like ailments that she has, so she can.
Yes, it's amazing. That's all the Lord. That's the Lord's work right there. Let's see. She wasn't expecting the reaction she was getting and needs to control. Yep. The narrative. Yep. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
She needs him. You got it right there. Well, you could tell though she was starting to change her tune yesterday. Every time she went live, it was just she was having a little bit more and more compassion for Rev.
Right, because she has nothing. I mean, they have nothing right now, but Shanny and Rev, neither one of Rev has his family. Okay.
She has no one.
She has no one. Apparently she's got someone she calls family, some girl that she was talking to, but she has alienated her entire family, her biological family from her because she's such a shitty person.
Right.
I mean, no one will talk to her.
And from the sounds of it, she's been a shitty person the majority of her life.
Since she was 16.
Yeah.
Like Betty and her mom and Joe both said that she was pretty average, right? A really bright, happy kid until something happened when she was like 16 or something.
Yeah.
There was something that happened and that flipped a switch in her, and she has never been the same since.
Right.
I mean, Joe talked about when he was chasing a 15-year-old boy naked out of their house that she was banging. He said that was one of the proudest moments of his life, and chasing a naked boy out of your daughter's, out of your princess's bedroom,
Right.
Yeah.
I would rather have no one than have him beating my kids. Amen. Like I said, I wish a man would ever do that to one of my children.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I said, you're a mother first. You are to protect your children at all costs.
Well, she said that God comes first, then her kids, then Rev. Kind of like that I am third thing, Gail Sayers.
Right.
Which, I get it, people that are religious and stuff like
right.
that. But when you put
their belief, I respect that.
But when you put your kids above when you put anything above your kids, especially in this time of their life, when you put anything above your kids, whether it's your religion, your political beliefs, whatever, you're a shitty parent, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. I love the new boyfriend she got. Oh my God.
Oh, isn't
whoever that guy is, she's been talking to him a few times now. Like I said, I have never seen her so giddy.
Oh yeah, because somebody's flirting with her. She's got her black friend now.
The last time I seen her this giddy was when G-Man was at her house.
Oh yeah. And that's another thing when it comes to the flirting thing, like I said, I flirt, I mean, yeah, I'm whoever, just Bartman Homer the 7th. That's a nice name. But I think if I chatted like that with a woman, like, and my wife was around, or my wife knew that, or my girl, whatever, right? I would be embarrassed.
Right.
You know, I mean, because that's creepy. She's with someone, you know, and I get it if they had an open relationship. I mean, people have those things. I get that, and I know people
Right.
that do.
Right.
However, the way she talks, you know, and she demeans the fuck out of him. But she's got a guy now that does paying her some attention, you know, and I just find it creepy as fuck. Because yeah, I'm gonna do a stream with that conversation because I found that just
Oh, you have to.
I
Oh,
just found that funny as fuck. I'm gonna get really stoned and just have a well, okay, I'm stoned now, but when am I not? But it just have you ever tried to explain this situation, this whole Shanny thing to people outside of the internet?
no, and only because they would. I've tried to
Yeah.
explain other YouTube stuff, and people they just don't understand.
Yeah. Or the shit with Von Helton. I'm like, or who's Von Helton, or who's Michelle Best, or who's Tony Chase, or who's, and you try to explain it to them. They go, well, what do you do on the internet? I go, I make
Right.
fun of idiots, you know, and some people give me money sometimes, you know. Did you know that for as little as $2.99, I can be your grampy? It's true, folks. It's true. Go to my page, and for as little as $2.99, folks, I can be your grampy.
There you go.
I'm
You
just
heard
putting
it
that
here
out.
first, folks. You heard
That's
it
right.
here first.
That's right. And I've got like I'm close to 50.
Oh my God, good for you.
I know. It's just I tell people where I live, you know, because a few people know what I do and a couple of people watch it. And I go, yeah, people give me money. I said, give me, and it's fun because, you know, I mean, it's a few bucks for my time and I enjoy it.
Right,
You know, I have a good time. But they're like, this one person goes, I don't need a crampy. So I could use an uncle. I'm like, well, you know what? I've got a fucking other channel. It's Uncle Lobster. Yeah. So, you know, they're like, but they don't understand. They go, people give you money so
Well,
you can be their grampy. And I'm like, is their grandpa? And I'm like, no, they're grampy. The one that ignores them on their birthday and doesn't call them, you know. And then, you know, says, oh yeah, boy, I'm proud of that boy. I remember when he was knee high to a grasshopper, you know.
but even when I'm at work, I'll have live streams going as I'm working, and my coworkers will look and be like, "What are you listening to?"
Oh yeah, I got one person that was blaring it in their office or wherever they work one day. Some shit that I was doing. They're like, I don't get it, and I'm like, well, you don't have to because it doesn't have to make sense,
Right.
You know? I mean, it's the fucking internet. You know?
When it's YouTube, it never makes sense, anyways.
Yeah. So how long has your channel been around? You used to have another name for your channel, didn't you?
I did. I don't even remember my old channel name.
You used to show your face on camera, right?
I still do.
Okay. So
yeah.
okay, now I know who you are now. Okay.
Yeah, just
You
now
sounded, yeah.
when I come on live streams, like I wasn't expecting to come on tonight. I don't show myself, but no, normally I do show myself.
Yeah, I've been like trying to catch one of your lives or when you do stuff, you know, because I like to catch things live as they go sometimes because watching a stream back sometimes, you know, if you can't participate, you know, it's a little
Right,
you know.
right.
But yeah, I've been watching your streams for a while when you were going after what Chantel and all that.
Oh, Chantel hates me.
Oh, Jesus. Have you had anybody? Have you
I
had
don't know
anybody?
why.
Have you had anybody threaten your life?
Oh God, I've been swatted. I've been.
Oh, you got swatted?
Yes, you have no idea what I've been through.
Oh shit!
These crazy fucks have called my work. They have called where I live. They've called my daughter's job. They've you name it, it's happened.
Yeah, I've had people threaten to call family members of mine, and I'm like, they all know I'm weird, you know. I said that's why some of them really. I mean, my family, we don't hate each other. We just don't get along, you know.
Right.
It's like, you know, just. Well, and I talked to a couple of my relatives, family and stuff, you know, but they all know that I'm weird, and that I'm goofy and shit like that. I mean, I took a trip out to the West Coast this last year and had a lot of fun with, you know, but yeah. I had about 5 years ago. I had these guys. They threatened to come to my house and sexually assault me anally, and
Oh my God.
yeah. And I was like, "Look, boys, just bring a bag of weed, a 12-pack of beer, and no rubbers. Uh, so let's have a party."
Oh
Like,
my
you're a weird
God.
fucker, man. Fuck you. And besides, when people like where I live, like the other place and this place here, if someone wants to come to my house, and swat me or whatever, or some bullshit like that, it's not going to turn out well for them, because of situations. Um, it just doesn't, Um, things are put in place. I know a guy, because if you live in New England, especially Rhode Island, everybody knows a guy. You know what I mean? Everybody knows a guy.
Right.
I mean, when I had some guy rip me off on some car work a few years back, I was so pissed off. Instead of going to a fucking regular mechanic, this guy says, "Oh, give me a chance. Let me do some work for you, right? I need the money and everything." And I was feeling, okay, I'll give this guy a hand. Well, he ended up jipping me, and he was standing me up. I'd given him, I paid for the work, right?
Of
Because he had
course.
to buy
Yeah,
parts and
of
everything like
course.
that. And so when I realized that the guy had played me, because he did a little bit of work and then, was going to do some more work. And then he started like not showing up and having all these excuses. His mother was sick, his aunt died, and all this crap. And so a buddy of mine, he just messaged me one day. He goes, "Where does he live?" And I'm showing him. He goes, "Be a shame if something would happen to the back window of his car, because insurance doesn't pay for the back window if it's busted." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Yeah, but he probably knows that I was the one."
Oh well.
Yeah. But yeah, you and Jesus always had an understanding. He knew my kids came first. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if that's your gig, geez, I don't know.
This has been a lot. Like I said, she's been pretty quiet. Then she springs all this on us.
Well, she can't stay off the internet. She's addicted to it,
Well, I'm surprised she hasn't tried to come back to YouTube yet.
Oh, they've tried a few times, and they keep.
But it's been a little bit now since she's tried to come back.
Well, somebody will give her a channel.
And then her ass got terminated. Then she came back. Well, after getting terminated, she came back. Then they monetized her. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Very, 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 very briefly. Very briefly.
Yeah, how in the hell does that happen, though?
Because she had an account under somebody else. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, okay, YouTube.
At this point, she's had more accounts than Brett Keane. I don't know if you know who that is.
Because I know she goes on Twitch, but I don't watch her on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't even watch Twitch. I wait for XX Archives or somebody.
Yeah, me too.
She's doing the Lord's work. XX Archives is,
I'm not chasing her all over social media.
No, I don't do Instagram, TikTok, none of that shit, because I don't have that much time. I mean, I'm old and I've got a lot of time in my hands, but I don't have that much time to really give a shit about that.
Well, that's why I said I keep her on Instagram and I keep waiting for her to make a channel on YouTube. That's it.
So we got any questions in the side chat? Come on, Lucian, Denise, somebody, Dennis, Denise.
My chat is quiet today. I came on late. Normally I come on early. Let's see what else she's gonna say here.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's see the bullshit that comes out of her mouth.
This isn't him being malicious or anything. This is a medication side effect. Like, you can go on my channel right now, or you could even Google it.
Because that's all she did was Google.
And the anger issues that come from Abilify.
Yeah.
His
WebMD. Oh, Jesus.
She, when she was talking to her new boo there, she told him, "Oh yeah," because he asked her. He said, "Have you talked? Has a doctor told you 100% that's what caused his rage?" She lied. You could tell she was lying. She's like, yeah,
No.
I've been on the phone all day, bitch. You're lying. You checked fucking the internet.
Yeah, she's lying. That's bullshit. Yeah.
She did not. Hi, Adam. She did not. I'm like, this bitch. Just like she self-diagnoses her own damn self.
Psychiatrist, because he didn't want to go on a Fexer. His psychiatrist said, are you sure you don't want to go on the Fexer? Because Abilify could cause certain symptoms that you don't want.
You notice she's got to throw that in there.
Right, exactly.
Jason is the type of...
And you know that never happened.
You know, I got to tell you something, and this is true. I've spent hours, plenty of hours, with psychiatrists, doctors, therapists, about myself and other people. There's certain things they'll discuss with you. There's certain things they won't. First of all, they're not married. Second of all, I just think this whole conversation is bullshit, because I think a lot of people have had those conversations with a doctor, or when they have a loved one that's either incarcerated or in a mental health facility.
Right.
And you're not going to spend hours on the phone with the doctors discussing this, because they have they already have a fucking treatment plan going on, and they don't need Shanny's help.
Right.
Because, Shanny's probably smarter than the doctors, because,
Of course she is. Don't you know? Of course.
I mean, Bart, man, you don't watch shit from Scanny for Christ anymore. You don't watch her at all. Wow.
Who's the doctor? No doctor lets me decide when I'm taking it. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I've had doctors explain certain medications to me about side effects, right?
Yes.
Especially with my age or my mental health issues. And the first thing they always tell me for like literally everything is, it's going to give you a dry mouth. No shit.
Right.
But yeah, when it comes to she didn't have a kind of conversation about a bill.
No, she did not. And I'm like, all she's trying to do is make Jason look better. So
why would the doctor discuss Abilify with Shanny about Rev?
Right.
I mean, seriously, what purpose would the doctor have? Rev could come home and go, yeah, the doctors gave me Abilify. They're not gonna. I told the doctors not to give you that because of your mental health, and my God, he's just dumb as a board, and so she, he's.
And he believes everything she says.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because he's dumb as a board. And he's got that. He has to have somebody control him.
Right.
And Shanny.
She's his mother figure, though.
Oh, yeah, he's got mommy issues.
Absolutely mommy issues.
Ugh. I mean, I was never really that close. I mean, towards the end of my mother's life, we became really close. We had we connected and stuff, but I was never close with my parents, and I just, I don't, well, she's still grieving the death of her mother and father, which is bullshit because she hated Betty.
Well, I feel like she's got a lot of regret. I think eating her is the regret.
Yeah, it's eating at her.
Yep. As it should.
Because she has nobody. Except for that new boyfriend she's got on the internet.
Oh God! I wonder what Rev would think about all this flirting online.
Oh, Rev doesn't care as long as.
I was just gonna say he'd be fine with that.
Yeah, he's even said he goes. Shanny wants to bring somebody else into the marital home. It's like, ugh. He doesn't have a treatment plan because he's refusing it anyway. Yeah, they can only do so much for you at a treatment facility. Your therapist. They can only do so much for you if you don't play the game, if you want to call it that, or treating your own mental illness your own way is never a good thing.
No,
I've tried that. And yeah, it's just yeah, it's just
Let's see what other lies.
Man that has a lot of stigmas about mental health.
oh God, you know what?
He really
Look,
is not quite.
I'm sorry. You know, I worked for NAMI for 6 years. Okay, not
Yeah.
work, but I was affiliated with them in Oregon. I was actually vice president of Southern Oregon NAMI for 2 years. I've spoke publicly about mental health issues. Okay, I'm not trained like college degrees, but
Right.
they send you you get a lot of real life experience. You get a lot of seminar. I mean, anything that Shanny says about mental illness, about the stigma, she is a stigma.
Right.
She is, and that pisses me off when somebody like Shanny runs around saying, I'm a mental health advocate. No, you're not. You're Shanny for yourself.
Exactly.
And that's it. The only advocacy Shanny does is for herself, not even for her kids.
You got that right.
If she cared about her kids, if she cared about Rev, all of them would be in some sort of treatment, outpatient, medical, I don't know, Delta
Well,
8. Yeah.
Don't you know now? Because when you keep watching the live stream, she says they're going to do therapy. Let's see. I call bullshit. There ain't going to be no therapy.
Yeah, look.
She's not going to put them boys in therapy.
No. I had a therapist tell me one time, I've said this many times, I got mad at my therapist years ago when I first was going through. Because he always made me feel like shit. I always felt bad. I was upset. And I was going to fire him, right? And he told me, right? And this is something I'll always remember. My therapist told me, his name was Bob Arbogast. And we actually became friends later for a while until we moved and, life changes and stuff. But he told me flat out, he goes, if you leave my office, he goes, as your therapist, he goes, if you leave my office in a good mood every time, he goes, I'm not doing my job.
Right.
He goes, I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm not here to make you feel better. He goes, if you want to feel better, go to church.
Therapy's a lot of work.
Yeah. And I found I had therapists that could work with me because I don't do structure very well.
Right.
So, but yeah, I had wonderful therapists that helped me cope or deal with or understand a lot of fucked up shit in my life, and a lot of times it made me angry because a lot of times it was my fault. It was my doings. Sometimes it wasn't.
Right.
But in order to grow or overcome things, you have to understand that some of your shit in your life is your fault.
Right.
Maybe not intentionally, but it's nobody else's fault. Or sometimes it's nobody's fault. Happenstance, but to put the blame on like literally everybody but yourself, even if you were abused as a child, even if she's almost goddamn 40 fucking years old, grow the fuck up.
Right.
Have memories, have life lessons, have something going for you in your life besides crying on TikTok like a fat pig, a victim who's been picked on her entire fucking life because nobody understands her.
And I'm sorry too. One of my pet peeves is, again, many people struggle with mental illness. I'm one of them, but it's like Shanny. That's all she bases her life around. Her is the mental illness, what she's gone through.
Her borderline personality disorder, which she'll admit isn't an excuse, but it's a reason, which is talking out the side of your asshole, which still gives you a fucking excuse.
Right.
Uh-oh, we've been joined. Am I in trouble?
Oh, no, it's just Adam, Mr. Adam Barta.
Oh, how you doing, Bartholomew? Oh, I thought that was Bart. I thought at first it was Bartholomew, but it's Bartman Homer the Seventh. I'm sorry for calling you.
Hey, Annie. Hey, everyone.
You're in Vegas?
No, Matt's in Vegas.
I was going to say, because I'm going to be in Vegas on the 19th to the 23rd, man.
Nice.
Yeah, Miss Parker, the Petty family sending me a Mrs. Lobster. Yeah.
Very nice. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna get really stoned. Miss Parker's gonna push me down the street. She's gonna have one of those dinosaur suits on, and I'm gonna be in a wheelchair, and I'm gonna be just blurting out random things that senile old men say.
Hey, Kayla, honey, how are you? If you want to come up, honey, you're more than welcome. We know you got a lot to say. What the hell is that, Adam?
Is that? It's either peanut brittle or you've got some fucking. Is that what I think it is? Is that dabs? Oh, is that?
Is that chicken?
Oh, I thought he had like some wax and stuff. I thought he was going to be doing dabs.
Alana, what'd you say? Her and Jason believe the pot is the answer to everything, that it cures their mental illness. So they're untreated and actually doesn't do anything but make them. Yes, I agree. Their mental illness worse.
So you twerk for Twinkies? Wow.
Let's see what else is Heifer saying.
Educated in psychology as I am.
You're so educated, Shanny.
Like, I have to give someone grace when it comes to mental health. Like, I have to give people mercy when it comes to mental health. That is my duty. That has been my job. My career.
Look, I have the utmost respect, compassion for people with mental illness. But when it comes to your children, I have zero compassion. Zero compassion. And that's what I don't understand.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Bart, honey. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well.
How you doing, Pat?
Hey. Anyway, I'm going to tell you my thoughts about Scammy of the Christ. Hey.
Tell us about Scammy, Bart. Come on.
I think Scammy of the Christ is trying to everything that he said about trying to make a whole somewhat an Oscar winning acting is all bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, everything she says is bullshit. Okay, I don't understand why the hell would Scammy even mention that her kids have been beaten by her by her boyfriend, and she had to speak on social media about this. I don't get that.
Well, I know why. She came up with all this so people would have sympathy for her and she could collect more funds.
Yeah, I mean, even if that was the truth, but I mean, then I don't feel sorry for her.
Oh, I don't either.
Very few people do.
And
no. I have to say though, the first night she came on at like, I don't know, 12, 1 a.m. I don't remember. I had woken up and I seen I always check my phone when I wake up, see if I'm missing anything. And I look at my phone and I seen she was live on Instagram. And so I clicked it, I did for a second. I was like, oh my God, I really did. For the first time ever, I almost had a little sympathy for her.
Wow.
Until I heard her keep talking. And then I'm like, oh, bitch, here we go. No.
That's how she grabs people. She's got that ability to get sympathy. Yeah.
I was like, oh, but then I had to listen to her keep talking. And I said, oh, here we go. No, same bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, everything she says is bullshit.
Have you cursed her yet, Bart?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
You're gonna have to curse her ass.
Hey, Bart, I gotta ask you a question, buddy. I gotta ask you a favor, man. Ever since you cursed me, my life hasn't been the same. Can you reverse the curse on Grampy Lobster, please?
Oh,
You,
okay. Wait.
you did it because my life hasn't been the same, buddy. I mean,
Oh, really? I cursed you? I don't remember cursing you, did I?
Oh, Jesus, Bart, you've cursed us all. You've cursed me like 3 times.
yeah, you
Oh,
cursed me. You read a tarot on me and stuff, and it was
oh,
Definitely
okay. I
cursed
remember. I
me.
remember.
yeah,
You
yeah,
cursed me
Yeah, I
too.
cursed.
You're cursing everyone. He's cursing everyone.
yeah.
You got cursed too, Adam?
Yes, my life is in the toilet now.
I
Yeah,
know, I
okay,
know.
sure.
My cat is back on probation. I mean, life is it just isn't right, man. And so
All right. All right. I'll give you a blessing. Well, anyway, I'm just do my curse video with Scammy of the moron here,
You
and
go, Bart.
I'll give everybody a blessing. So just going to tell you my thoughts about it. Bye.
Love you, Bart. I love me some Bart. Oh my God, he makes me laugh. Oh my God. And then I cursed him back one time. I said, screw that. If he's gonna curse me, I'm gonna go curse him. And he was on this diet at the time and he was losing all kinds of weight. I said, all right, I'll fix you. So I cursed him that he would gain his 50 pounds back.
oh,
Damn him.
mm.
Adam, I didn't know he cursed you too.
Yeah, back a while ago.
He's cursed everybody.
I just thought it was so cute and funny, you know.
He
'cause I thought-
is. Bart is so harmless. He's so cute.
yeah, because I somebody showed me him one time, and I don't know, I put a little thing in a stream, and the next thing I know, somebody sent me a video of him cursing me and stuff. And I thought, oh, that's just so darn cute.
He really is, though. He's so harmless and he's so cute. Oh my God. All right, let's see what this heifer's saying.
Career for years. I've been doing that. Like I supported people who had violent tendencies before. I was there for them in a whole household, taking care of them. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I had to
right.
be
Right.
super aware of side effects and stuff when people had medication changes anyway. I think what happened on the other day is I got so angry that I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
No, Shanny, you were just looking for any reason to backpedal now and
Oh,
make
yeah.
her look better. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all she's doing now. Now she's doing damage control.
That's all it is.
She's got to make it, Jason not look so bad.
Well, she's got the power move now, because she's finally gotten, Rev arrested. He's got that charge of violence, even if it's just simple assault. So she's got that she can hang over his head because now both of them have been arrested.
Right.
Because she, like I said, she tried this 2 years ago, was it, when the famous when she called the cops and
Yeah, and then she ended up going to jail.
yeah, because they went to go see Detective Pikachu and got drunk.
Yes.
Did anybody else ever see that movie? I heard it was even people that were into like Pokemon and stuff said it had to be like that movie was worse than Shakes the Clown, And if you've never seen Shakes the Clown, you're not missing much because that's got to be the worst movie ever made. It's funny. I mean, but
it's dirty funny.
It's dirty funny.
I don't know what this broad.
Boy, I got to tell you one thing. You get through a video like the Geek Room does. Like never, Probably because I'm here yakking too, but yeah, sorry.
No, because everything she says, I was even when I don't have anybody on panel, I'm like, wait, hold up. Like I'm talking to her directly. Like she annoys me.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why sometimes I'll just let somebody play. You like Shakes? I did too. I liked Bobcat Goldthwait. I thought it was comedically. I thought it was funny, but it's still got to be one of the shittiest movies ever made. That was supposed to be.
I want to get into the good part though. Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Screw all this shit. I don't even care about what she's saying. Hang on. Did I get any of her boyfriend here? You guys got to watch this. Hang on.
Is this the same video with him in it?
Let's see. Yeah, she's letting him up now.
Like Stop judging. Like, hey,
Yeah.
dude.
Now watch
What's
her.
up?
Watch her.
I just found out that this was caused by his Abilify. He just got on Abilify. It was a side effect of the drug he just got on.
He's in jail.
So I got to talk
the
to the
doctor-
judge and DA and get it dropped.
So the doctors 100% said it is a side effect of his medication and not just a irrational, violent outburst.
Yeah, it's
Bullshit.
medication, definitely.
See how she
Because I've been
lies?
talking to doctors and everyone trying to get answers for what happened.
And the next thing,
Mm-hmm.
children have signed off for him to come back in the house.
They both agree to
No,
it.
That shouldn't be
We
a
definitely
fucking.
want to.
You see how awkward?
Yeah.
You can tell she's lying.
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
clearly lying.
We've talked about it, and the boys said that they just want me to be happy.
Yeah, right.
It's like bullshit, man. Somebody hits your mom, your mom's boyfriend hits you, or whatever, and then they go, "Oh, it's okay, mom. Let him back." Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, I bet you the kids had like little or nothing to actually do with any of this. Maybe they were all in an argument or some shit, but seriously, I doubt seriously that Rev kicked the boy in any way. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, Shanny was probably baiting him to get him to hit her so she could call the cops. Just like she did last time.
It was what? Simple. It was simple assault, they said.
Yeah, it's pretty. There's no. If it was against a minor, I think it probably would have said something, abuse of a minor.
Right, you would think.
Yeah, I know the boys hate him. I just want to hear that time when one of them just yells, "You're not my real dad,
Right.
Jason."
All right. Hi, Laura, honey. How are you?
Yeah, if he kicked her kids around, how the fuck can she call up and get the charges dropped?
She can't.
It doesn't work like that.
No, because again, the state's going to pick up on it regardless. Do you know how many women do this?
Yep.
They know this. The courts know this.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of people out there that get upset because they have a little bit of domestic argument, a domestic violence charge, and then one of them decides they want to get the police involved. And when the police gets involved, someone goes to jail.
Right.
And then after all the tempers cool down, they go, well, we were just fighting, I really don't want to press charges. Well, depending on what happened, the state still has the option.
Final say.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you go, well, they said they were sorry. Sometimes you can charges can get dropped. But, if it's supposed to be about with a kid, no, they're not going to just go, oh, well, you said you were sorry. The Abilify.
Yeah, and no doctor told her that. That's the whole thing. She's such a liar. They're not going to, maybe they will have Rev evaluated. I'm sure they will if they haven't already. I'm sure they had him evaluated.
Oh, yeah, he's probably in the medical hold in the jail.
Yeah, I'm sure he's had an evaluation already.
Yeah. Well, depending on how long he's been there, I don't know. I doubt seriously there's been a lot of mental health evaluation really in jail right now because he hasn't even been arraigned yet, I don't think. So,
no?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But some people have the paper, the court things.
Yeah.
Shanny says they're all fake.
Yeah, okay, shit.
Somebody got it off the official court document thing. And
that's all public record.
Yeah, exactly. And Shanny says they're photoshopped.
And
right. The people that I know that have it, they're not the type of people that Photoshop shit.
No, they're not going to Photoshop it. Watch, but now here comes the part where she gets so giddy with this guy. Yeah. Where the hell did this guy come from? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's
new. Hang on.
Make sure that he is on the right medication before he comes back, I guess. Make sure that he's not aggressive.
He's not in a mental health facility. He's in jail.
Right.
make sure that he's, you know, in a good, well headspace. You know what I
This is
mean?
the first time he's ever done this to the children.
Yes, this is the
No,
first time
yes.
I've ever seen him
No.
act like this.
No, she started to say no because she knows
Yeah,
it's not
you
the
hear
first
that,
time.
right? Unbelievable. She says no, and yes, no. He's never done this. But according to her and a few of the live streams, this is nothing new for him. He's been doing this. Hang on, let's see. Hey, Shit Creek. It takes a while, and you have to have a history of being treatment medication for mental evaluation. Oh, court order. Gotcha.
Yeah. They have to request one. You know, I mean, and if you're just in there, you got arrested, they're not going to automatically go, well, let's just get him a medical. Well, he's going to be here until the 21st. So let's get him all worked up right now and get him all figured out. No, he's in jail.
Unbelievable. This you can't make this shit up. I can't make it up.
Then okay, I've lived in a household where I got beat up by my mom's boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
If the kids is 100% and they're not doing just to make you happy, and I say taking therapy to confirm, then you do what your family is cool with. I'm just saying, if this becomes a pattern, you're gonna have to seriously consider.
It is
Oh
a
yeah,
pattern.
I agree.
Now, I don't even know what to say about her. She's only thinking about herself. She's not thinking about them boys. She's not even thinking about Rev's well-being.
No.
She doesn't care.
Nope.
It's all an act with her. It's all an act. She don't even care about her own damn mental health.
Yeah, where are you from, Munching?
New York, upstate.
Ah, you're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Upstate New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm near Buffalo, though. Way upstate.
Oh, Buffalo. You're not a Bills fan, are you?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I agree. Like, if it's a pattern, absolutely. But like, seriously, he just got on the Abilify, and I like told you guys he was like having 2 weeks of being manic, not sleeping, not eating, and it's a side effect, and it's sad that it happened, but it happened, and you know, this is a good way, and I'm pretty sure the judge will take it in consideration also. And
9 out of 10, stay off of YouTube and for a hot minute, because as soon as your haters find out that this happened, also go ahead and call DHS and the cops and everybody.
You know that's coming. You already know that's going to be happening.
And tell them what happened now, and make sure you got all the medical documentation showing
there
that
is no medical documentation.
mental side effect, and that he is not coming home till he is completely stabilized and come up with a, I guess they call it a action plan.
Treatment
plan.
It's a treatment plan.
He makes it sound like he's in a mental health facility right now. He's in jail. They're not going to do that shit. Oh God, I was trying to take.
Hey, you.
Thing it's not like look, I've been held before for a mental health evaluation. They don't just. I don't know. And that's another story in itself.
Hi, Nisi.
Yeah, but the whole Abilify. I want to know why Rev's on Abilify to begin with, if he is actually on Abilify.
If he even is. That's the whole thing. You don't know what to believe with Shanny.
Yeah, because I
don't know what's real and what's not.
Abilify. Jesus.
I never even heard of it.
Yeah. If they get the nurse on duty, we'll put them on exactly. I keep trying to hit the thing for like people that I was just gonna like focus on that. Yeah, but then I realized, hey, this isn't your stream, dipshit.
All right, let's see.
I can tell you right now, the next 72 to 48 hours,
Yeah, look,
they're
no,
gonna
hey,
be
you know
calling.
what? Shit Cake Survivor, I have actually woken up in a padded room naked. Well, I had a paper gown on, okay? And then they give you, yeah, and it wasn't jail though, but yeah. Oh, Walpole, Mass. Oh my God, bad prison. Ugh.
Rev probably called her crying up a storm today. Hi, honey. Yes, he's still in jail, Niecy. He's still in jail, honey. But Shanny's changing her whole tune now. Now she's blaming it on his medication. This is why all this happened. This is why he kicked Zach several times. It was the
Allegedly.
medication.
Yeah.
Medication. Let's see.
DHS and everybody and mother trying to start more shit because that's they literally send spies everywhere.
Oh, I know. So
And by the
I'm
way,
just trying.
the
When she
28-year-old that
looks
was
up,
like basically trying to.
you can always tell when Shanny's lying a lot of times. She'll start looking up.
Oh, she's lying through this whole live stream.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
You can she's not a good liar at all. Especially when this guy came on. You could tell she's lying.
She was just
You better wait in line because I'm already, in line already if he fucks up. So you might as well just be ready. And I'm willing to go fight. So unless you're ready to go fight in the streets,
fight. Seriously,
is all. I'm already the second runner up. So go about your business. Yeah, I have officially claimed you if you ever became single. So.
No, you can't do that, sir. You can't do that, sir. You're married.
That's never bothered Shanny before.
I'll tell the wife. She'll be like, "Oh,
this guy apparently is poly, so he don't care. The more women, the better."
Oh yeah.
Shannon? Oh, she cool. Yeah, whatever. What state she in? Then I just had to clarify that. Once I get my IT job, I'll be flying out, get extra flying mile. I have an excuse to get on the airplane again. Hey, you can't leave. I played this game with my friend Wendy for what was it? We talked for a while, and the funny thing is, and
this guy
women,
talks like
and I understand this now because I've dealt with.
Like he just doesn't shut up.
Yeah, he's Twitter pated with Shanny. Remember that word, Twitter pated?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Niecy says, do they still? No, they're actually living in Rev's home that he grew up in. Yeah. The one that he sold G-Man for $1. They're living in that home. I was confused too, Niecy. I didn't know.
Apparently that house is also condemned. So, yeah.
Hi, Anne-Marie, honey. Welcome, sweetie. Welcome. Let's see what you say. Doesn't matter what the reason. Rev won't be allowed to go back to the residence of where the boys live until investigation and possibly court date. Right. Well, that's what I said. Shanny's making it seem like, all she's going to do is talk to the judge and the judge is going to drop everything. It doesn't work that way.
No.
The courts do not work that way. And again, 9 times out of 10, the women do this. They'll have the man arrested and then have a change of heart.
Hey, Anne-Marie, I would love to sell you a house for $1. Put the money in my PayPal and I'll send you the deed. Okay? No problem.
Man, wouldn't we all love to buy a house for $1?
Now we're talking male deer. I need a large male deer, a buck, mailed to my address, and we will send the you'll get the deed in the mail. You might have to move. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Amory, it's gotten even better today. Now she's the woman. Shanny's having a whole change of heart. Now, you know, she loves him and she's gonna stand by him for her family, and she's gonna advocate for him because you know she advocates for mental illness, and she forgives him, and the boys forgive him. It's all bullshit.
She
I don't want to hear
did not
your
want.
story.
I'm cool, and I still be friends. I'm friends with her to this day. We still joking around. She made a comment one time. Well, you know, if
She's so
she
giddy.
made some kinky comment, and I'm like, oh, you just gave me hope. I'm ready to get on a plane to Arizona and move. She's like,
Shanny
oh,
is moist right now.
Yes,
let
she
me back
is.
let me back this up. I'll think about it, but don't be making any plans to move to Arizona to my area. I'm like, okay, because I'll get my wife to say yes.
Somebody save Gavin, please.
And she's like, I know you are a determined man.
I'm
like,
so surprised
I'm a
that
patient
cat
man.
is
I've
still
waited for a
alive.
woman up to 15 years.
Yeah. True.
That
I'm a
cat's
patient
probably
woman
the
though,
smartest
so
person in the house. You
I
know?
can wait too.
Hey, you know, you do you, boo. Like I said, I've pretty much women have come to understand dealing with me that yeah, I'm a horrendous kinky flirt, but I am an ethical one. So you know, once you
Yeah, but you
like,
make us feel pretty, and that's what counts.
Listen to this. Listen.
honey, you are pretty. It's just natural. I can help myself. I
Come
have to
on.
come.
Come
It's like
on.
a requirement.
Oh, this is a requirement, sir. Oh my. Thank you.
I can't.
Hey,
I can't.
Nisi, Rev's not going to file for
You know,
divorce, even
fine.
if his family pays for it, because he's stupid.
Oh my God. I can't with this shit. Let me read this chat. Oh my God. Let's see what you quote. We're going to be filing divorce.
Rev's not going to file for divorce.
Yeah, Rev isn't going anywhere.
No. He's totally he bought the farm. He's drank the Kool-Aid. He's yeah.
They refuse. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wow, Shanny is taking it. Yeah, she's taking him back.
Yeah.
She probably lied. Yes, I'm
Shanny
starting to think that too, Carla. I
puts
think
on
it was
makeup
all a
after
lie.
this rejects first visit. Yeah.
Oh, they refuse to pay a penny. Shannon. I just can't see it. I can't see Rev leaving her.
No. Well, you
Because
figure
he's too dependent on her.
Yeah. Well, besides that, I mean, the only relationship he's ever had besides his mother, like I said before, was with a torso and a
Right.
sock, you know? And they're not married. Yeah.
Rev has never sat in jail for an extended period of time. This has got to be killing him, Nisi. This has to be killing him.
I'm wondering if even in the medical hold, because I've been in the medical cell, the medical thing before in a jail, and it's better than like general population, you know?
Right.
Because you have to behave, but I think, but even in the medical hold, you've still got the bitches, you know. The God, there was one guy. He kind of reminded me of Rev. Looking back at it, this guy was basically the party favor for the top floor. They would have this guy in his cell for a long time, and people would just be walking in and out. Yeah, and I have a strange feeling that's what's happened. It's going to happen to Rev.
Right. Oh, I'm sure she's talked to him. I'm sure she's talked to him today. She didn't say she did, but I'm sure she did. Wouldn't it be awesome if Shanny was charged for making a false? Listen, that would put the icing on the cake.
Well, if she talked to him, somebody would have had to pay for the phone call, you know?
G-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see Gmail because it's all by phone, right? You just have to pay.
Yeah, but I mean, I've gotten a phone bill before from somebody in jail that I talked to for like 5 minutes, and it was like $1.60 a minute. Or
well, I think now, don't you? I think you just add a certain amount of money, and when the money's up, it's up.
Yeah,
I think, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't since my daughter's father, like
I haven't.
years, so I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, I mean, last time I remember phone cards, 99 cents a minute,
I remember. Oh, man, that shit used to be so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please.
Now you can just talk to people all over the world. Who'd have thought,
CPS before she lives. Nisi, and that's the sad part, All jokes aside, like I said, truly, if this did happen, if she is telling the truth, which we don't know if she is telling the truth, but like I said, if this really did happen and she is putting Rev before them boys, and that's sad.
The one thing that I've noticed that other people have shown me over the years, when Shanny talks or Rev talks or Von Helton or G, there's always a nugget of truth in everything they say. There's always something that they give you,
right?
And then they distort. But if you listen to like what they actually say and what they don't say, you can figure out a lot of shit. And I'm not proud of knowing that, but I've been just watching this shit for too long. But everybody has their own take on this, and that's what makes it a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Best thing that could happen for well, we said this earlier though. Well, I said it. CPS, I feel like, has failed them boys. And again, I'm not, I don't agree with CPS is ripping kids out of homes and
CPS is one of the most thankless jobs. If they do something, then they get criticized for it. If they don't do something, they get criticized for it. It's a profession, or it's something. It's not a job that people probably go, gee, I can't wait to go to work today. It's gonna be so much fun. It can't. They do things that shouldn't have to be done, or like, I don't know, babysitting parents that don't know how to feed their kids, or they beat their kids. They see some of the most fucked up shit.
Yes, they do.
And depending on funding, it's like why Von Helton had his kids for so long. Funding sometimes. Yeah. Where are you going to put the kids? We only have so many investigators. At least nothing, and as far as we know, they're not being abused sexually, or this isn't going on. At least we know, or whatever, But if they take the kids, then there's going to be a big hullabaloo. It's like, well, you can't separate the boys, and it gets into a really weird area that makes everybody uncomfortable.
And let's be real, though. They do say CPS goes in and they remove the boys from the situation, and then they put them in a foster home. These boys are not, I don't even know how to describe this. Like, I need to be nice. Like,
they've been described as feral.
Right. Like, who's to say what's going to happen to them even going into a foster home if they're, most people are not going to deal with this type of behavior. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just worry for them. You worry.
And then when they turn 18, they age out.
And again, I feel like it's sad to say, but they're just going to be another Shanny, like, not giving a shit. Like, it's just sad. I don't know.
I think, honestly, remember when they lived in Colorado, the oldest child apparently was living with a friend and his family for a while, because he couldn't take it. I think maybe the oldest one is like biding his time till he's 18, can't wait to leave home, join the army, or just something, to get away.
Right.
He might, I've known people that were in some really fucked up situations,
but turned themselves around
when they got out, And
I sure hope, I truly hope that's the case for these boys.
Yeah, they're going to be hard to place. Yeah.
Yes, because they do have so many issues, emotional. They have a lot of issues going on with them.
Yeah, and then you put them in a group home with kids with teens with behavioral problems, and all you've done is add 2 more kids with behavioral problems into a house with a whole bunch of people with behavioral problems in a group home somewhere, and yeah, the right fit. Yeah, there's got to be a right fit. It's like I said,
There has to be.
It's an unfortunate situation, But
Yes,
Shanny,
it
she's
is.
Mother of the Year. She's a mama bear. She takes care of her kids
disgusting
first.
because she created all of this, though. She really has. She's created this, and it's like she's still knowing her boys have all these issues. She still can only focus on Rev. Like all this energy she should be putting into her children.
But see, if she doesn't put the energy into Rev, she's not going to have a place to live. or okay, let's put it this way: she's not going to have somebody. She's not going to have a whipping boy anymore. She's not going to have that, And who's she going to take her aggression out on then again? Her frustrations. She's not going to do it on her boys. She's not going to do it on G-Man. He's paying the bills.
Right. I thought the plot twist, oh God, Rob was going to be in jail and she was going to run off with G-Man.
Well, maybe this guy will. That's just creepy.
Oh, I'm telling you, this guy is just weird. And she's like eating it up. She's loving it.
Well, it's the first guy that's probably talked to her like that in years first man, because Rev's not a man. Let's face it.
And it's so funny though, because I remember in one of her videos, she was saying that her and Rev they weren't even sleeping together at the time.
That's bullshit, because Rev just did a video not long ago talking about so that's not
Again, so you never know what to believe with her. Oh, let's see. Let me read this chat. This guy is as delusional as Rev. But Shanny's eating it up. She's loving it. The youngest will be qualified to get help. He needs more. The eldest shown skills. He can get along with others. Yeah. It's just sad, like I said. Shanny needs her. Yep.
She better watch it, man. She'll eat that motherfucker, man. Jesus, Sorry.
I don't think this guy knows what he's getting himself into. Jesus,
nah, he just likes big BBWs. Like he's a BBW lover. He likes some big white girls.
Yeah, he does. He loves him some Shanny.
Yeah, loves the makeups that she does too. Which that's damn.
Loves that. He's already talked to his wife about her.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they'll be flying her out to them. No, and this guy too. What a weirdo. He was talking on panel. He lives with like roommates. Yeah, I don't know. So he's another. I don't get it. These people.
He's probably got no pants on, jerking off or something.
Probably. All right, let's see what the hell else she's saying.
In art, you have to admire it. So, I have to compliment it, like the Mona Lisa and shit.
Mona Lisa.
Gosh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, he mentions the Mona Lisa.
I'm a nerd that have literally sat down.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Mona Lisa, okay, is one of the most anticlimactic. Excuse me. I just took that. One of the most anticlimactic things you can see. People talk about the Mona Lisa. Oh, you like the Mona Lisa? I remember my in-laws went to France a while back, and they went to the museum where the Mona Lisa is, and going up these stairs on these hallways and stuff. And they had the same reaction to actually seeing the Mona Lisa, because folks, I stood in line for 3 hours to see the Hope Diamond. When you finally get to see the Mona Lisa, it's one of the most underwhelming, anticlimactic things. You know, it's like, okay, well, there's the Mona Lisa. Now what do we do? It's so, yeah, comparing her to the Mona Lisa. Nah.
Good night, Niecy Niecy.
Good night, Niecy. Anne Marie loves X.
Good night, Melinda, honey.
Is it sleepy time? See, I'm old. I don't have a bedtime.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I guess I do. Yeah, I do have to get up early tomorrow. Ugh. Well, anyway, can we finish this? I'm sorry.
Oh yes, let's finish this. I skipped all the boring parts.
And have had multiple women in my life and raised by multiple women. So believe me, I know what works. And I was born in the South, so that does help.
Oh yeah, you're a gentleman too. At the same time, you bow your head when you see a pretty lady.
Pretty much, I say. I even when I go on debates with something like, you're so polite. Like it doesn't take anything really to be a decent, polite human. It's not that difficult. Now, if you act like an asshole to me, oh, that's all.
Yeah.
I'll turn vicious real quick. But in general, I'm just like, I try to be a decent human being. So yeah, but
anybody else
with
throw
you,
up
I'm
their mouth
horrendous. Horrendous.
This is so. I'm telling you, this part was so awkward for me to watch. I'm like, is this really happening right now? Is this guy?
I know. I was like, oh God, just you can't make
Is
this
this
shit
really
up.
going on?
Yeah, her boyfriend / husband is in jail
Right.
for assault, and she's flirting with a guy that she's talking. But jeez, it's God damn.
You can't. That's why I said you cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. Let's see. I mean, credit to the guy. It does look like Shanny washed her hair for him. Rev will be pissed. Well, that's what I said. I go, oh, I wonder if Rev's going to get mad at this.
Well, okay. She put her hair up, so it doesn't look as bad as it normally does. But do you think she? But she looks like she actually has some makeup on too.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, he was on her panel earlier too. This guy.
Oh, jeez.
He was up on her panel earlier, so I'm like, geez. And then when I see him come on again, I said, what in the hell is going on now? And then he said, oh, he's a second contender if her and Rev don't.
Oh yeah. It's like
he was arguing with the guy in chat because there was another guy in chat trying to hit on Shanny, and then the guy on panel got mad and was like, oh no, I got dibs on her first. Like, this shit's crazy.
Well, there's enough folds for everybody.
Oh God.
I mean,
and then she's telling this guy, oh, you're good. But 2 seconds sooner, she's going, oh, I love Rev and we're a family. But yet she's sitting here flirting with this random guy.
Yeah. I've had, like I said, I innocently, flirt.
Well, but your wife's not incarcerated when you do, you know what I mean? There's a difference.
Yeah, and I've had people like flirt with me sometimes.
Yes.
And sometimes it can be flattering, but sometimes you're like, oh geez, shut up. Yeah, because it's like weird. Not that I don't know. It's the delivery.
Right.
When somebody's like flirting a little bit, it's like sometimes it's like, oh, that's cute, or I'm blushing, and sometimes it's like, ugh, jeez.
The guy said earlier that her makeup was on point.
Yeah.
So next video, oh God.
Yep.
That eye makeup. Oh, Shanny, I love that. I'm just loving the eye makeup.
Shanny's never realized that you don't have to use every fucking color to
I don't know. I know a lot of women, they do all the makeup. I personally don't, but
I know women that use makeup, a lot of it, and most of them use it. Although it's more makeup than I mean, not that I would prefer or whatever. They do it very tastefully, very nice.
Yes.
You can tell that and
they know what they're doing. They know how to
some women use a little bit of makeup just just a little bit of eye stuff or a little bit,
Yes.
something just, and some don't use any at all. And that is fine too, depending on the person,
Yeah.
But Shanny,
She's overkill.
yeah. Look at that smile she's got. Is that face.
I'm
Get a
telling
screenshot
you.
of that right there. She is just digging this shit. Oh, wow. The boys are liking me.
She's eating this up, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Rev to catch up, man.
Rev better watch it.
Rev, well, Rev, she keeps Rev around. He's the fluffer. He's the cleanup kid, that comes in after it's all over, sweeps up, picks up all the used condoms, changes the bed sheets, if they do.
Because you can, Shanny doesn't do much of anything.
Yeah, well, Rev's got to earn his keep,
Because she made it quite clear to everybody that she is the only one bringing any money into that home.
She's the only one working. She got $20 one day. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, Annie, she a denial person. She is, Melinda. She's absolutely in denial, honey. She is in denial. You got that right.
Shanny has done a lot of stuff for a Klondike bar. Let's just put it that way.
Jesus. Come on, Rev.
Rev might be getting some in jail too, I wonder if Rev squirts.
I just can't wait to see how this is all going to play out.
Oh, I know. You can't wait, huh?
This is like a reality show.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Vegas when Rev gets out of jail, and I have a strange feeling I'm going to be sitting on Fremont Street or on a strip or in a hotel. I don't know. I'm going to be. It's going to be like I'm not going to be able to miss it. Whatever I'm doing, I'm going to have.
You're going to have, you're going to have to catch.
Well, maybe I'm going to be around Ms. Parker anyway, so.
You guys will have a good time. That'll be a really good time.
Yeah, Vegas will never be the same, man.
I
won't either.
Vegas stays in Vegas.
Oh no, because a lot of it's going to be videotaped.
I was going to say it's probably going to be recorded.
Oh yeah, a lot of it's going to be live. A lot of I'm going to probably be doing some things that I won't be proud of later on, looking back at it. Shanny, she's the one with the problem, though. Let's not talk about me. She's got a dilemma. She's got male suitors calling on her while her man is locked away in the hoosegow. What shall she do? Maybe she should get her kids to meet these guys online so they can pick their next daddy.
Jesus.
Too much? No.
Let's see. Let's finish this sad part up. Cringy.
Which I and every once in a while you'll sprinkle a little bit of response back, and I'll be like,
"Oh, she's flipping her
hair." Look at her.
Ooh.
Oh, I was in for 4 days. The first time you actually talked to me on the phone.
On the phone.
Oh, you Shanny from YouTube. She actually talked to me. She thinks I'm cool. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh wow! You know what? I've had people call me out of it because you can, if you Google me, seriously, and do just a little bit of, you can find my information and my phone number and everything. People have called me. I've had people call me and they're like hello, and they go, "Is this Grampy Lobster?" Oh hi! I was like, "How'd you get my number?" I Googled you. I'm not encouraging that, but it happens, So, yep. And when it does, it makes me feel good, because I'm like, wow, somebody took the time out of the day to actually Google me and call me and say, hey, I really like what you do. I think you're funny, or whatever. But I don't know. And I've even, Jesus, this is just creepy as fuck, man. I mean, she'll jump in the car with a stranger,
So
this is just so wrong.
Well, she has very few people, Carla, that are sympathizing with her, though.
Oh, she'll build an audience once she gets some dipshits like this. Oh yeah, she might have found her niche, you know. Uh, I mean, there's a niche for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Shanny will start doing video sex talk with with her simps. You know.
And that I was in her live stream earlier and everybody was freaking out. They were like, apparently Rev on his channel there had uploaded a video, whatever, him playing a game, somebody playing a game on his channel. But it's like, Rev's out of jail. Rev's out of jail. I'm like, she did that to get everybody over to his channel now.
Uh-oh, Iron Snowflake. You know what?
Hey, Snowflake.
Wait. Did you put? You're kind of new to you. Did you put any type of disclaimer before you started this stream?
You know, I've been doing.
You need to.
I know.
You need to because Iron Snowflake's eyes are bleeding. I'm probably pretty sure that some people are going to need therapy. Some brain cells are falling out all over the floor. You might get blamed for some.
Don't blame me, Snowflake. Don't blame me.
There might be lawsuits, but you should have put that disclaimer up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, you left yourself open there. Kid.
It's old Grampy's fault. This is all his fault.
It's my fault, folks. I'll take advantage of that.
That's right. We're gonna blame him.
Strangers with candy. Hey, kids.
Oh God, let's see. I told you guys she was very giddy.
In my book, she is, but that's beside the point.
Well, you know, I do know a lot of famous people, and you know, they know me, and a lot of big YouTubers know.
Yeah, she's famous because a lot of famous people know her because she paid for, or Rev paid for a bunch of those cameos. So, and then she's been on a lot of famous like shows. She's been on the Drunken Peasants. She's been ridiculed for years. She's been on the Geek Room, me, all sorts of people. You know,
well, because she's an absolute train wreck.
Oh yeah,
and let's be real. This is entertaining. I mean, this is
Well, it's not the entertainment that she wants, but
Right. She said I saw things, bad things. Did you go to Twitter? Everybody was sending people last night to Twitter to go watch her OnlyFans shit.
Oh, her OnlyFans is still on Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a link. I think I have it on this computer. But yeah, there's still a link to Shanny porn.
Oh, she said, I saw you poor thing. You'll never be the same again. You'll never be
I thought it was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It was so fucked up. Some people couldn't eat like Jello shots. He couldn't do Five Guys because he was in that yuck bang when Dragnaut and them watched the Shanny porn eating. But I watched it. I thought it was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. But then again, I'm kind of a sick fuck, you know. I mean, I just thought it was. I was rooting for Rev to find something, grab a hold of that. I mean, and then when she pissed on him, and she said it was squirt.
Fucking gross. I can't.
That was just, oh my God. And it looked like oil. Like somebody said it was like a can of paint spilling. You know what I mean?
I just can't with her. I can't.
Yeah.
Ugh. She's infamous. Yeah, she's definitely problematic. Yeah, she is.
Rev was just so excited. That's when he did that video. Can you say squirt?
Oh my God. How about that live stream they did? I'll never forget. I was so into it. They were arguing. It was early morning. She was in the bathroom. That's when he was spitting on her. And
oh, yeah.
I'll never forget.
Sterile and disgusting.
He was just going in on her. Oh my God. I was like, and I was loving every minute of it. I was like, is this shit really happening?
Yeah. Well, that's performance art. No, I think they both have some bent up, what do they call it? Frustrations with each other. on the way they thought things were going to be and the way that things were turning out.
Right.
I think
because that was right before they were getting. I think they left the next day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like when she's like, I made $20 today. Can't help it, folks.
They've definitely had quite a few highlighted moments.
What was your favorite? Mine was still the car ride.
Oh, the car ride, hands down. Oh my God. And I told you the fucking
Jason, call the police. We crashed.
That was just, when I tell you I was glued to my phone that weekend, I was glued to my phone.
Yeah. You know, when they first got off the freeway and when, when they, right when it all started, right? There's a place, and I was talking about this one time. It reminded me of a place in Providence, right, Rhode Island, where when we first moved here, I was looking for a pharmacy or something in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, and we had these directions. Well, we got off this road, and right when we got off the road, we made a left. It didn't tell us which way to go. It was dark and everything. Well, we made a left, and within about 300 feet maybe. I'm like, yeah, we needed to go the other way. That's how fast, it might take you a second, but you go, yeah, this is probably not the right way. And we were right. It wasn't the right way. We went the other way. Boom. We found it in just a couple of minutes. That just reminded me of when they got off the freeway and they had that brief moment to make that decision. Does this look like it, does this look, yeah. And both of them, for the longest time, they kept thinking, well, there's the road up there. There's the freeway. Yeah, there's the overpass. It's not the road.
And Shanny was so convinced she was going to get them out of there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's good at that. She was then they were on that dirt fucking path. And
oh, my God. My anxiety was through the roof where they were going. It wasn't even a road, and they were driving down it. I'm like.
I was just like, okay, they're going to find a place to turn around. Every time they had a chance to turn around, every time there was a place where it's like, oh, they can turn around here. It's like, nope, they're stupid as fuck. They're going to keep going.
Well, that's what I kept thinking. I'm going, dumb fucks, just turn around.
Yeah, I mean, we've got roads out here, right, where a lot of rural roads. And sometimes if you need to turn around, sometimes it's not very easy because people don't want you pulling into their driveway.
Right.
And it's kind of disrespectful. So you're looking for anything, a crossroad, a large shoulder where there's not where there's a clear way so no car is going to slam into you when you're doing a quick UE or something. That's one thing, And trust me, I've had to drive for 5 or 6 miles before I can find a place to turn around before.
Well, I think we've all done that, yes.
Yeah, but when you're in a place like that's literally just a field, it's like.
And I didn't think that car was going to make it. I did not think that car was going to make it.
They tried. They tried to kill that car.
I says, oh my God. No, that was one of my favorite moments with them, was the car ride. And then because her head was getting so big at that point too. Oh, yeah. She was at the top. She thought she was at the top. Oh, the money was rolling in.
Yeah.
She was on a high. She was.
Yeah. They were going to their forever home.
Yes.
They were going to that forever home.
People were PayPaling her left and right. She thought she was doing big things.
Yeah, that didn't turn out.
And it all backfired.
Yeah.
It all backfired.
Boy, we're not even done with this video yet.
We're almost. Jesus.
Know me, and I've been on a lot of big YouTubers, like one of the biggest, PewDiePie. I've been on PewDiePie's. I've been on Shane Dawson's. So
she was Shane Dawson. She was in that little clip where her and Rev were looking like idiots and white trash, holding up. And PewDiePie, I think if he did her, it was probably a clip about how stupid Shanny was.
Right. Well, let her tell it. She's got a whole different.
Yeah, she's famous.
Really? Shane Dawson?
Mhm. His last video on the Shane Dawson palette.
Yeah, and they were
I was
making
on
fun
that.
of her. Yeah, they were making
Me-
fun of her.
You know they were. Yes, absolutely.
Do you know how many people? They said a lot of people contacted Shane Dawson and wanted to know why the fuck they put Shanny for Christ on there.
I believe it. Does not surprise me.
He and Jason both were on it. Actually, Jason actually closed the video out. So
Yeah, they were making fun of him.
And right now, he's going through shit, and he needs prayers, and he needs someone there for him.
Which one was Shane Dawson? Was that the really?
That's really it. I quit there. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, she's pretty much done talking about him." I stopped recording
Yeah.
because Jason needs prayers, guys. Jason needs prayer.
Yeah. Just yesterday, I can't.
I'm never letting him back.
The boys said, "Mom, it's okay. We don't want him back anymore.
Right.
We
You're
don't
gonna
need
live
him
a
back.
good life, Mom.
I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna go back to school and finish my psychology degree and
Yeah.
be a famous therapist."
And today it's it's my family. I have compassion. You guys,
I'm a mother first.
What
I'm
did
a
she
mother
say?
first.
She because if we judge her, we've never had a loving family. What?
Yeah, and we have no empathy.
Empathy,
Yeah,
yes.
he likes to throw that out there, and we have no. Oh my God, we're not edifying her and stuff or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, she's a victim. She really is.
She definitely plays the victim she tries to play it very well. She's nuts. Lord knows what's going to go on tomorrow.
We can only wait. We can only wait and see.
I know.
We can only wait and see. Oh, you have a private chat. Who was in there?
I
Real
don't even
Paranormal
know.
Investigations. What? Who is this guy? Once you're in jail and show. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if that was supposed to be private.
But you guys, I'm going to end this stream because I've got to work in the AM.
Yeah, and I
want to thank you so much for coming up on panel.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. We should do this again sometime. We should do this again. Absolutely.
I will be heading over to your channel.
All right. You can do that. Maybe we'll have you on sometime.
Oh, it'd be fun. But thank you so much. And thank you, everybody who came in tonight.
Hi.
Have a good night. Bye, guys. I will see you later. Take care, everybody.